Good morning and welcome to day 31 on the Araroa Trail. We are leaving Dacre Cottage right back there. Great space to stay ahead of where we are about to go. So we are now all headed over. You can see the large group out there. They're probably pretty small for you, but there are probably, 8 to 10 of us heading out here to do the crossing across the river slash estuary. It's more of an estuary where we are right now. But regardless, one of us already went across. She decided that she was done waiting. So she headed out and it looked like maybe she was waist deep. So I think we're gonna have a good morning. It's now 9:36. Low tide is about 10. So we're thinking we're in a good position here to get across this without any issues. Anything else? Last night there were lots of bird noises. Lots of bird. We're thinking mostly oyster catchers out here, but they were all over until after midnight. More pork. A couple of those, which is an owl. So that was kind of neat to hear again. Well, again, we have a long day coming up. We're going to cross this. We're in our Crocs right now to get across. But on the other side, we've probably got close to a 30K day. So somewhere in the 19 to 20 mile range. We're not exactly sure where we're going to stop yet. Really depends because we're getting a late start. So we'll see how the day goes. But we have lots of opportunities for town food today. Give you an update on the other side. Hope you're having a great day. So again, the idea here is you come out to this, follow this point from here, and there is a post out there, just to the left of the green patch there. With a trail marker on it. So you head to that, follow the sandbars to that post, and then turn right over towards the towards that patch of grass. All right, we have reached the post, and this is where we turn right to head over there. It's actually really good. Pretty much all dry. But yep, we got Donkey out there leading the way. Almost up to his waist. I guess we're just gonna wait here.
You're looking good. Derek, I'm waiting for you.
Java approaching waist deep. I'm about a little over mid-thigh at this point. Almost there. How you doing?
Good, out of it. I'm in the
Good.
shallower.
Yep, pack just touched a little bit there, not too bad. All right, hoisting the packs back there. All right. Yeah, and actually we're finishing up even before low tide. Okay, Cora River to Long Bay. Done. Not bad at all. Low tide. I think it was a 0.8 meter low tide. So very doable. We started roughly half an hour before low tide, and as you saw, we got most of the way across before we hit the channel, so it really wasn't bad at all. Yeah, we were able to walk all the way out there on the sandbar. Moving on to this long day, we got again several towns we're going to go through, and probably stop for something along the way. Well, we're going to have to, because I don't have any more lunch or dinner food left. Yep, even Canada geese in New Zealand. We'll turn down onto this nature trail. It's really nice down here. Aha. True rainforest. Vaughan Historic Homestead. There it is. We're not going to take the tour today. Rainy day on the beach. I had a little bit of that beach walk where it was raining, and it stopped for the moment, which is nice. We have this little sidewalk skirting the cliffside. Don't have a lot of view, but it's still nice. After going through a little bit of town, coming down again, this nice little sidewalk along the edge of town and along the beach is nice, rather than just walking the roads. Get a nice little view there. Just stopped for a quick lunch in Browns Bay. Nice little cafe there. We have a couple more towns that we're going through, but we still have about I think 19K or so to do yet today. That's a good amount of steps for just after lunch. All right, I guess those stairs took us to the top of Dan Jones Bluff. Just another one of these trails that skirts the edge of town, goes along the cliffs along the water here. It's really nice. We don't have to worry about tides. Get to pop into town if we need to. It's still a pretty trail. Oh, hi. Look up here. How you doing there, buddy? What are you doing? Such fun names to these trails. These little trails that go in and out of the neighborhoods and out towards the beach. Look at that beautiful water. So clear. What a great view. Here it is, folks, kilometer, almost said mile, 600 of the TA. Not a terribly exciting view from here, but that's all right. Okay, we have a park here called Kennedy Park. It is named for former U.S. President John F. Kennedy. I'm not really sure what the tie is between Kennedy and New Zealand. I wish I did. Still in the JFK Park area. Here were some barracks from World War II. So this is our first view of the Central Business District, CBD, of Auckland. Don't expect this kind of rock hopping going through a kind of a residential area skirting the edge of town, but it's fun. It's really cool down through here, all this volcanic rock and everything along the edges, walking along the seawall. Kind of a neat, different experience. Just looking out across here, we noticed a lighthouse over there. The Rangitutu or Rangitoto, I'm not sure which, lighthouse right over there. All right, we have reached the North Head, Mongoika, I'm gonna say. Not sure if I'm saying that correctly. A lot of steps involved here, going up. Essentially all we're doing is going around this peak, but we're very close to being finished for the day. Nice to be on some dirt for a while. Huh. It's pretty in through here. All right, the information here is saying not World War II, but defense against the Russians in the 1880s. So some gun batteries here placed up here on the hill over the harbor. Anything there? Yeah. Sure with all the back here. Different tunnels and rooms. Got a couple of cricket matches going on here. We have arrived at Karen's Garden Villa. This is where we're staying for the night. We're going to be tenting here in her garden. All right, here we are with the wrap up for day 31 on the TA. It was a long and varied and exciting day. How about that?
It was a long and varied and exciting day.
See, I knew it. Yeah, so it didn't start out that way, though.
This video makes it seem as if it's midnight, but it's really not.
Oh, that's true. Maybe we should preface with that. Yeah, it's not that late, but it is after dark, and we're, because of the space that we're in the, basically in the city, or in Devonport, which is the outer skirts of Auckland.
Yes.
Yeah, we're camping in someone's backyard tonight, and so we're in our tent because we spent the evening talking with her,
chatting with Karen.
Yeah, so here we are getting ready for bed, and it's after dark. So, anyway, so we did 29.4 kilometers today, about 18.25 miles. Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
You got more than that? Well, yeah, we always end up with more than that.
Yeah.
However, we didn't get to start our day, as you saw, until essentially
9:30 we started hiking. Yes.
Right. So we had to cross the river this morning. Low tide was about 10 a.m. And I mean, we were ready to go well before that.
Yes.
But we decided that 9:30 was good enough. Close enough to low tide, so we headed out.
The 8 to 10 of us who camped there last
right.
night.
Yeah, all of us went together except for those two, and yeah, we actually had fun doing it. I think
the estuary was fine.
Yeah, so you got up to
it got waist deep on me.
Your waist, yeah, and your pack was just touching.
It was. I hoisted it up as much as I possibly could. And I was also standing on my tippy toes. Yeah. Going through just to kind of give myself a little bit more height. But yeah, it was fine. It was good.
Yeah. And and I didn't have it. I mean, I got almost to my waist. So, and you're 5'4" and
honestly,
I'm 6'2".
That was best case scenario, to be honest.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
That was low tide.
Right.
And that was where we were supposed to be crossing.
Yep.
And it was still waist deep.
Yeah.
So that's just the way that it was.
Yeah. So then we moved on from there.
Swapped out shoes and then started on the what was it called?
Ooh, I don't remember.
Something track.
Well, they're all something track, but yes, I don't remember the name of it, but it was a good. It was good.
Nice. It was a
very nice
grassy track,
and some gravel as well.
Kind of like rolling hills type of thing. So it was great. It was really beautiful, right along the edge of the cliffs.
Right.
overlooking the ocean.
Yeah, it was really nice, and we took on some rain there. But
that's when the rain started.
Yeah, and then we started getting into
suburbia.
Towns. We started hitting the outskirts, the suburban areas of Auckland. Yeah, and all the little shore towns that lead into that.
We had a good bit of road walking, but at the same time, that kind of spit us back out onto the beach.
Yeah.
Or on more urban trails that go up along the bluffs.
Right.
So that was nice. It wasn't all road walking.
Right.
So we were able to do other things. A lot of steps today.
Yeah.
And we're like,
yeah.
Look, there's more steps.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Right.
And it's a Saturday.
Yes.
There were a lot of people out, which is great. I mean, it was beautiful. Even when it was pouring, there were people out.
There were, kids out playing in the water even when it was pouring.
It was actually really good to see.
Yeah.
You know, that people are like, whatever.
Yeah, it was kind of nice.
Here we are.
Yeah.
So.
And we did go through some town space as well. We did stop for lunch right about the time when the rain was ending.
Yes, it was actually really good timing.
Good timing, yes. So we ultimately had close to a 30-kilometer day today. Got to Devonport, which is the area of Auckland that is just across the ferry, across the harbor. And
it's a really cute, quaint little town.
It's really nice, yeah.
And it's worth coming back to explore a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We would like to, but once again, we're here to hike the trail and not to
spend too much time being tourists.
Yeah, it's tough to kind of pull yourself away sometimes.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
so we're keeping that mental list of things that we want to come back to do and see. So. Yeah. So we got here to Devonport.
5-ish?
5, somewhere around there. So we're staying at Karen's Cottage, Karen's Garden Cottage.
It is an Airbnb. However, she's booked because it's a weekend.
Right.
So she said, you can camp in my garden.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. So we pitched the tent and we've just been chatting away with her.
Yeah, she's very nice. We had a great little stay with her.
She's very concerned that it's going to be too loud and that we're going to be too cold.
Yes.
And she insists that we take hot showers, which we didn't do because we didn't want to once again impose.
Yeah.
So we're trying to keep it low key.
But we will have some hot coffee in the morning.
We will.
Yes. Yes, definitely. She's offered that, so we have to have that.
Yes.
And I'll be okay to do that. But so we're staying with Karen tonight. Great,
Going
great
into
host.
The urban jungle tomorrow in Auckland.
Yep. So tomorrow morning we'll be up and we're going to pretty much cruise through Auckland. We're going to try to get all the way down to the other end, the airport, tomorrow. That's basically what we're shooting for. That's again about close to a 30-kilometer day.
Yeah. And if we don't, it's okay.
There's ample opportunity to stay somewhere.
Yeah, because we don't really have a plan.
Right. So because we're going through the city essentially. So not really sure what the video is going to look like tomorrow, just because we're going through city, literally. So, but we'll show you some stuff, and then we're going to start moving on towards the town of Hamilton after that. So, all right, I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. So we will talk to you tomorrow, day 32. Hope you're well. Have a good night.
Good night.
And this is our space in Karen's backyard. Just a little patch of grass. Could probably fit 2, maybe 3 singles back here. But, that's her home. And she also has a few rooms for rent. Sounds like maybe 2. So that's it. Just a very quaint little space, just out on the outskirts of Auckland. We appreciate to have it.